13 items going out, so
Crazy.
another good solid day. So it feels like the store is back to what we would perceive as like normal.
Yeah.
And then we had an interaction yesterday with eBay that I thought was kind of interesting, just because of how easy and quick it was. And when eBay does things right, I think we have to give them credit.
Yeah.
And so we're going to share that stuff with you. But before we get started, my name is Aaron.
I'm Amber.
And we are full-time resellers. I'm going to slide over so you can get into the middle here. But yeah, so yesterday we've been dealing with a customer from Monday that said that they did not receive a package. Shows delivered, and actually within the message it says that it was picked up by an agent. So I verified with my local post office that they're talking about somebody came into the physical location and picked up the location, the item in person. At the front counter kind of thing, because it was a P.O. box that it was being delivered to. And I said, well, it may still be arriving in the mail. Just wait another day. But you really need to go up to your local post office and see what's going on. They end up, like, it sounds like they're not doing any of this stuff, by the way. Like, they end up putting in an item not received claim, which eBay is still open, by the way. And then they kept saying, like, they still haven't received the package. And I'm like, look, it shows delivered. You need to go to the post office. You need to talk to them. And honestly, you need to probably open up, if you did not receive the package, like you did not pick it up, then you need to open up a claim against like a police report. Like I said, you need to open up a police report because somebody stole your package. Like that's the way it's going to show. That's the way it's showing on our side. If you did not get it, it was stolen. Therefore, you need to reach out to the cops and open up a police report. And what ends up happening is they just open up a negative review. And they show a picture of their post office box thing opened with like all of the post office boxes opened, which I don't know what in the world. Like
they had a I don't know. It looked like they had the key to open everybody's.
So I don't know. Anyway,
something's going on at their post office.
So you get online. And then you just explain like what you did.
So we just had to go whenever you can get to your dashboard and you see where they've left you feedback, you can just put in request to have this feedback removed. So I clicked on that and then we typed out like why there was an issue and package showed as delivered. Somebody in person picked it up, recommended to the customer that they submit a file with the postal service and or police office, and unfortunately there's nothing else we can do on our end because from our end of it we have shipped it, somebody has picked it up, it's out of our hands, and then submitted that in like within 3 minutes.
3 minutes we got an email back to us that says great news, we're removing the negative feedback. And basically it just goes on, it explains the item, and it says we're happy to share with you that removing any content or ratings left by the buyer, that since it goes against our policy and seller protection policy and our feedback policy, it may take up to 72 hours, but it was literally off like instantly.
It was.
And so to get like instant feedback and it gets removed.
And like our percentage of positive feedback is what, 99.9% right now. So it only dropped us down 99.8%, but you have to stay on top of those because if something valid does happen in the future, you want that to be the ding and not.
Because the one negative we do have was actually
our fault.
Where it was what we perceived as a brand new sealed item that had
it was like a nursery like thing that goes over their crib and like goes around and it has little characters on it, and so this one had
two Tiggers instead of like a Piglet. Like it was missing a Piglet and had two Tiggers, and I was like, well, if you're just gonna leave a negative and you know, we still made good money and we have good stuff. Like, I'm not even going to go out of my way. But if they would have reached out and been like, hey, we didn't notice, we would have gladly taken the item back. But if you're just going to jump the gun, like, you're not even going to give us an opportunity to fix the issue, we're not going to do anything about it. So it is what it is.
One,
but I'm very pleased to see, like, because I know there's been people that talked about the fact that the AI aspects of eBay aren't very effective and aren't, like, this was super effective, super
very
quick.
Fast.
And, then you can just move on to just blocking the buyer because I don't want to continue communicating with them. First of all, they were reaching out to me in Spanish. I was having to use Translate to get it to figure out what they were saying. But it was just, it was exhausting, and then it also felt like they weren't really doing their part on their side to try to rectify the issue. So I don't know. Were they telling the truth or not? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
No.
Like,
There's
at the end of the day,
we can't hand you the item.
we aren't physically delivering the item to you in Arizona.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. So, but with that being said, we are going to jump into our sales, and we got some good ones today. So I'm pretty happy about that. First up, we have a Barbasol rechargeable LCD head shaver. So I actually use one of these for my own head. Not this specific one, but something similar. This one sold brand new sealed, $24.95 plus shipping. Next up, we have a pair of Brooks running shoes. These are women's running shoes, and they sold for $21.80 plus shipping, and they did sell via promoted listing.
Were Brooks more valuable a while ago, and then everyone started selling them, and then it kind of tanked the market?
No, I think it's like,
or has it always been generic?
The Hoka's. I, for whatever reason, put Hoka's and Brooks in the same category, and it's not the case.
Okay. So Hoka's, yes. Brooks, no.
But it's not that.
It depends on the model, maybe.
Yeah, they're easy to look up. Yeah. So it's kind of like Nike.
Yeah, or New Balance.
In that regard, yeah. Ariat boots, and these Heritage Arto Western cowboy boots sold for $45 plus shipping, and they sold via promoted listing. Really nice pair.
Yeah. Did we get these at our thrift store? Or do you not know?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
We get so many boots that it's kind of hard
to blur.
Keep in mind of what's what.
Hey, welcome.
Next up, we have another In the Heat of the Night. This is season 5. So this is volumes 1 and 2. Sold for $40 plus shipping on In the Heat of the Night. And again, if you don't know, now you know. In the Heat of the Night is where it's at.
Yeah.
In terms of finding a nice little TV bolo.
How did we ever stumble upon that? Did you scan the first set?
I think I scanned them at a church sale and was like, "Holy cow!" and just started plucking all the In the Heat of the Night.
I need them
all. Next up, we have a set of U.S. Kids Golf. So this is probably the only kids golf stuff that's worth picking up on a regular basis. We got this at a local thrift store. And I think we paid like $3 or $4 a club.
Okay.
Sold the lot for $55 plus shipping.
Okay.
So it's all right. It's all right. I usually like picking those up better if you can get them in like a garage sale and you pay like $20.
Yeah.
And if you get it with the bag, it presents better, and then therefore you can ask for a little bit more on that end. PS3 Fear 3 video game, complete inbox, $9.95 plus shipping on that.
Okay. Okay, so Shein.
Is it Shein?
I don't know what it is.
I think it's Shein.
Shein. I call it Shein.
Shein. It's a
jacket. It looks like a leather one.
Fake leather jacket. $14 plus shipping on that.
But I did not pay much for it, but lesson learned.
Yes. You always have to be learning at the end of the day. So this one is a Rockford Fosgate speaker system. I think we already sold one, didn't we?
I don't know.
You know where this one's going?
Where?
Hawaii.
Oh no.
It's not free shipping, so it does charge shipping. But
I just feel like with Hawaii, we have a lot of issues with people that order from Hawaii.
No, we've had one where we sold a golf club that was like $95 3-wood that they paid $120 for us to ship it to them, and it's like wow. But this only showed is like $18 for shipping.
I mean it's the U.S. Territory.
But $65 plus shipping on that. And so it's good to see both of those sell fairly quickly.
We just got that like a couple weekends ago.
Next up, we have a lot of 3 rainbow LPs. This is Long Live Rock and Roll, Bent Out of Shape, and then another one. I don't know which one we are, but
Rainbow, Bent Out of Shape, Difficult to Cure.
Difficult to Cure. There you go.
Long Live Rock and Roll.
But those lot of 3 sold together for $37.95 plus shipping.
Nice. Right here.
Right there.
Was this our last one?
This is our last Warrior Bible. Yeah. And it's going to a repeat buyer. So they bought one of these before and they liked it so much they wanted another one. So that one sold $13.50 plus shipping. And now on to
favorite sale of the day.
The free item. So I talked about this.
At a garage sale.
I picked this up at a garage sale. So essentially this was the conversation. It was noon. which this garage sale was supposed to be done at noon.
Yeah.
I think it was actually afternoon. And I picked this up. I saw that it's made in the USA, and I was like, "Hey, this thing's talking to me, man. Like, what is it?" And the guy said literally, "I don't know what it is. If you want it, you can have it." All right, sounds good. I'll take it. So got this for free, and then it was really easy to look up because there are codes on the handle here, and I just typed in those handles, and this thing sells incredibly well, and it sold within 4 days for $140 plus shipping.
Best buy of the weekend, maybe.
$140 off of a wrench that we got for free.
So you really can't stop.
You can't stop sourcing. You can't stop sourcing. You have to continue through on the weekend to see what you can get, because $140 for a free item that really isn't going to be that difficult to ship.
It's going in a golf box.
Yeah, it'll go in a golf box. It's heavy. Like, I don't even think you need to wrap it.
I will.
I know you will.
Just to present it nice.
But realistically, like, there's nothing that's going to happen onto this thing.
This may injure
I feel like
someone else.
I think you could stack. You could just put a label on this.
Yeah.
And just be like, all right, get where you're going.
Technically, you can ship things like that, but I guarantee a lot more will get lost that way.
But yeah, $140 for that. Just bizarre.
Favorite sale of the day.
For sure. Another sale we got is this Rawlings, the Gold Glove Co. This is a first baseman's glove, and they typically can fetch a little bit better premium. And the person asked, like, how long was it? So to measure it, I had to use like
a clothing
tape measure, but you measure from the bottom middle up to the top, and then you let it kind of lay in there, and then that's how you measure the length of a glove. And it came out to be 13 inches, which is what they wanted. So 13 inches, sale $55 plus shipping on that. And I probably paid like $8, $7 for that. And then last sale of the day is a really nothing sale. The House Party Collection, 8 movies on this one DVD, and $7.99 plus shipping.
Alrighty.
And so those are all the sales. Obviously, the wrench was the big hit, but a lot of other like decently listed valued items. So overall, like, very pleased with the sales that we got yesterday. So
last weekend. You said that. Oh, the sales. Yes.
Yeah, sales today.
I was thinking like garage sales.
Don't live in the past.
I'm caught up.
Yeah. But yeah.
What are your plans today?
I have a few items that I can list, not a ton. So I'm kind of
scavenging.
I might be doing a little scavenging today, but honestly, like, I kind of relaxed a little bit yesterday. I might do a little bit more relaxing today. And
yeah, this weekend's gonna be really busy.
It is. So. It is really busy. We have a lot of sourcing on Friday.
Yes.
So like,
that's kind of rare for us.
It is.
On a Friday.
So we have a community sale Friday morning, then another garage sale, and then our bargain hunt location, and then after that we're gonna go take the kids to go golf, because we're gonna kill some time in that city before going to another community sale that starts at 3. Like, I don't know why a community sale would start Friday at 3, but
we're thankful. It's a bonus day of shopping.
So then we'll go to that and then come back home. So it'll be a long day on Friday.
Yes.
And so I do want to be well rested.
And Saturday's going to be even longer because we have regular morning routine with garage sales and then birthday party overnight. And then Sunday is First Communion. It's a busy weekend. So today's our last day to take a breath.
Yeah. And so we will take it.
But I still have a lot to do. I've got to ship, and then I have to take the kids for hair appointments, and then I have to prep food and desserts for birthdays.
Maybe you can list the earrings.
Yeah, I could probably list the earrings. Throw that in there too. Why not?
Yeah.
You gonna help me fold some laundry today?
Absolutely
Put some
not.
Away?
Absolutely not. I will take the kids away and do some stuff with them.
Okay.
There you go.
But
That's
anyways,
your enjoyment.
We hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on Monday, hopefully with a lot of sales to go over.
Yep. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.
See y'all.